Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to PWA Battery. We have a hell of a card lined up for you tonight, topping things off with our main event, a tag team attraction match featuring the PWA Heavyweight Champion and NCW World Champions, the Spoiler 3 and Victor Sokolov, respectively. They will be taking on Alyssa Wilde and The Factor. But before we get there, another tag team match coming your way. Shane and the Army of One, the Megaliths, will be taking on Nikki Wilde and Laniev Wild Winter. Let's take you to ringside. There's the bell. This tag team match underway. The Megaliths, who are absolutely dwarfing their opponents, those two dynamic young women from the light heavyweight division. Nikki Wilde, who has been on an absolute tear this season and has gone undefeated, and her partner, Laniev. Those two ladies were rivals for some time, and now they have joined forces to form the team of Wild Winter, and they have quite literally their largest test ahead of them against former tag team champions, the Army of One and Shane, the Megaliths. And the Megaliths have absolutely no one in their corner, as both Mighty Cobra and Nemesis Rex have been put on the shelf by the camp. Meanwhile, Snow in the corner of Wild Winter to offer some moral support as well as advice during the course of the match. And folks, they are going to need it. They have a distinct size and weight disadvantage when facing the Megaliths. Laniev sent to the corner in the wrong part of town. She's going to have to fight her way out of this, and well, that X kick is certainly going to help things along. Still back on the wrong side of the ring, though. And Laniev able to break away and escape. There's the tag to Nikki Wilde. Collar elbow tie, big hip toss from Shane. Going to send Laniev to the back, and now Shane absolutely establishing his dominance over the much smaller Nikki Wilde. Nikki Wilde comes into this match with a great deal of momentum. We'll have to see. Well, tags on both sides. Army of One and Laniev now the legal participants. And Laniev trapped and caught with that stomach crusher. And all that weight drops on top of Laniev. One count, but she's able to slip out. Perhaps Army of One was a bit off balance there. Collar and elbow tap, good drop toe hold from Laniev. Able to use her speed against Army of One to get out of that situation. She's going to have to rely on that and not get trapped in the corner like Army of One's doing to her now. Oh, wait a minute. Top rope Canadian Destroyer from Laniev. She missed that roundhouse, but Army of One kind of backing off. He seems to be a bit confused over what just happened. Catching that top rope. It's caught with a drop toe hold from Laniev. There's the quick tag to Nikki Wilde, and Army of One trying to back away. Now gets Nikki trapped in the Megalith corner. Nikki Wilde trying to fight out for everything she's worth. Army of One trying to keep her trapped back there. And down drops Nikki Wilde after those hard chops from the Army of One. And Army going for another quick pin. Gets a 1 and a 2 count. And Laniev coming in for the save. Nikki Wilde able to kick out before that. And quickly tags out to Laniev. Megaliths know how to use size to their advantage, and they are certainly doing that in this tag team match. Punch to the midsection from Laniev. Drops Army of One. Now off the ropes. Double stomp. But misses that roundhouse, and there's the tag to Shane. Uh-oh. This is going to spell disaster. Double powerbomb. Cover. Count of 1. Count of 2. And Laniev just barely kicking out. Before 3, Nikki Wilde in to give her something of an edge. Double kick to the chest from Laniev. Goes for a quick cover on Shane. Count of 1 and a kick out. Well, these ladies have a great deal of work ahead of them. Cutter. Cutter from Laniev. Is that going to be enough to give her an edge? Shane catches her with a right hand. Laniev firing back, though. And down drops Laniev. Oh, my goodness, what a clothesline from Shane. Tag is made to Nikki Wilde. And Shane powering down both of his opponents. Nikki Wilde not giving up without a fight. Chops and punches. Nikki Wilde. Foot to the face and a drop kick in the corner. Double chop. Oh my, got caught with a coconut crush from Shane. Shane staring down Nikki Wilde and now really laying in those elbow shots. Laniev in to break things up. Shane just throws her away. These girls trying to get the tag team, double team going on the Megaliths. It hasn't really worked yet. That size just too much for them to handle right now. But they're not out of this match. Beautiful counter Pele kick from Nikki. Oh my, onslaught driver! Hooks the leg. 1, count of 2. Laniev in for the save. Here comes Brawler Beckett. What the hell is he doing out here? Brawler Beckett making his way into the ring. And he's going after Nikki Wilde. Nikki with the knee to the midsection of the Brawler. Makes a quick tag to Laniev. Army of One taking down both of Wild Winter and Brawler Beckett now attacking Laniev. Telling her what he thinks of her. Laniev with a cutter on Beckett. Beckett with a roundhouse right into the Army of One. Laniev fighting. Trying to stay away from Beckett. Double team, no. Laniev fights him off. Roundhouse and Laniev goes down. Beckett with a shoulder tackle takes down Laniev, and finally the referee getting him to leave the ring. Open palm strike from the Army of One. Cover on Laniev. Count of 1, count of 2, and a kick out from Laniev. Match continues. After that unfortunate interference from Beckett. Big elbow drop for the top rope. Laniev misses the roundhouse. Shane is tagged in. Oh, double power bomb. Short arm lariat just about decapitates Laniev. Laniev desperately makes the tag to Nikki. Catches Shane with that snap kick. Now let's see if Nikki Wilde can take advantage. Shane trying to fight her off. And Nikki Wilde, culture clash! Culture clash on Shane! Shane able to escape. Beautiful enziguri from Laniev to keep Army of One at bay. But now Shane is all over. Now wait a minute. Now who is this? That's El Ratan coming in, I guess, to try to even things up. Culture clash from Nicky Wild. Shane with an arm slam on Nicky. Ratan trying to take his shot. Nicky Wild with a Greco-plex. 2. Kick out from Shane. El Ratan takes a coconut crush after trying to get involved. And Nicky Wild is getting demolished by the Army of One. Ratan with a step suplex on Shane. Drop kick from Ratan. Snap suplex. Tag is made to Laniev. El Ratan finally made to leave. Tag is made to the Army of One. Army of One throws Laniev to the outside. Here comes Nicky. Double axe handle off the apron by the Army of One on Laniev. Laniev's had enough. She's grabbed a light tube from underneath the ring. Oh, she got caught. Megalith. Double power bomb. Chantal from Laniev. Now into a Romero special, but Shane able to break things up. Oh my goodness, big boot to the back of the head of Laniev. It got caught. Open palm strike by the Army of One. Army off the ropes. Big splash. 1, 2. Kick out. Laniev kicks out.
20 minutes gone.
Army off the ropes. Another big splash on Laniev. Count of 2. And that's going to be it. The Megaliths have walked away with the win just past the 20-minute mark in a wild affair, and Nicky Wild is incensed. Unfortunately, it's all for naught. Time of the fall, 20 minutes and 14 seconds. Your winners, the Megaliths. And folks, now in singles action, Robert McElroy will be taking on Cassidy Cray. Folks, let's take you to ringside.
Fight.
There's the bell, the pinfall wizard, Cassidy Cray, taking on the hard man from Scotland, Robert McElroy, who is the, I guess, present, more permanent tag team partner of Bokruk, and they're going to be looking to regain those tag team championships that were once held by Bokruk and the Spoiler 3. Or Spoiler 3, now the heavyweight champion. Bokrug picked another partner out of the camp. And what a deep roster the camp has for tag team partners. Robert McElroy was chosen, and now we're going to see how McElroy fares against the former half of Alpha Omega, the former other half of Alpha Omega, one Cassidy Cray. Collar and elbow tie up. Short arm lariat from McElroy. Drops the elbow on Cray. And Cray, a thrust to the throat, followed up by a knee strike to the midsection and a quick jab. And McElroy telling him exactly what he thinks of that with those hard chops, and down goes Cray. Right into the chin lock goes McElroy. Great base of wrestling from the Scotsman. Known for his brawling, but has a great technical base. McElroy off the ropes. Cray scrambles to his feet, takes an elbow shot, throws out a jab himself, and now a couple of kicks to the midsection, causing McElroy to back off a bit. McElroy sent into the corner, and Bo Krug has thrown a chair in the ring, ostensibly for McElroy to use, but he just took a big pancake from Cray. A flapjack. Satellite head scissor from Cray, now off the ropes, and a big elbow drop from the pinfall wizard. Out of nowhere, Spring Hill Jack DDT, 1, 2, and a kick out just in the nick of time from Cray. Power slam, McElroy looking to finish this match in a hurry, and Cray just barely gets the shoulder up. Cray misses the spear. McElroy dodges the drop kick, and Cray finally catches him with a front face lock. Go behind, sends McElroy into the corner. Cray with a head of steam, up and over. And a beautiful maneuver that was from Cassidy Cray. Cray now off the ropes, wheelbarrow facebuster. And then Spring Hill Jack, instead of knocking him out, way of woken Cray up. Oh, McElroy's got him, brain buster. McElroy now slowing things down, working on the leg, cranking down on it, hard forearm shot, and down goes Cray, right into the face lock.
Give up.
Cray trying not to tap out here. Resisting for everything it's worth, and Cray has broken the hold. Punch to the midsection, down goes McElroy. Wait a minute, Bo Krug getting the referee's attention as Cray has got McElroy wrapped up. Cray releases the hold, and this fight's going to continue. Great awakening DDT! Hooks the leg, 1, 2, kick out. Kick out by Robert McElroy. McElroy in for the ride. Cray with a flapjack. Rolls him over, wraps him up. McElroy gets to the bottom rope. Gets the break, big headbutt from McElroy. Cray off the ropes, drop toe hold. McElroy now going up to the top rope. Senton, but he missed it. Cray out of the way of the senton. McElroy maybe gonna pay the price here. Sunset flip senton for the top rope from Cray. Cray thrown to the outside by McElroy, and now things are gonna get nasty. Go behind McElroy with a double knee backcracker. Great awakening! Great awakening DDT on the outside! McElroy somehow back in the ring. Spring Hill Jack DDT! Wraps up Cassidy. Cassidy able to get a hand on the bottom rope. This fight continues. These two are holding nothing back. Headbutt from McElroy. Cray in a bad way here. And McElroy's not done. Big drop kick. Cray back to his feet at a hard right hand sends McElroy to the canvas. Cray picks him back up. Big spear. Picks Mac back up. And now McElroy and Cray going at it tooth and nail. And Cray's had enough. McElroy with a face lock. Cray gets a foot on the bottom rope. Front face lock from Cassidy. Cray now wrapping up. Robert McElroy, count of 2. And Cray gets the victory over the hard man in a very hard-hitting contest. Time of the fall, 11 minutes and 30 seconds. Your winner, Cassidy Cray. All right, folks, up next, the modern aristocrat, Richard Pennyworth III, takes on 1/3 of the PWA six-man tag team champions and the NWCW wrestling champion, Average Joe. Let's take you to ringside.
Fight.
There's the bell, and this heavyweight division match underway. Average Joe, of course, having the size and weight advantage over Richard Pennyworth, but that's a position that Richard Pennyworth is used to being in. He is a renowned technical wrestler, great amateur style, and a submission specialist, and he's going to have to use everything he knows about leverage to try to get one over on Average Joe. And Average Joe is going to look to use all of the weight to his advantage, all of the size to his advantage, all of the strength to his advantage. And, Joe's got a bit of a submission game himself, herself, themselves. Anyway, the dreaded Figure 4 necklock, his patented version of the Figure 4 necklock called the Thighmaster 2.0. And don't forget about his patented leg drop, the original Thighmaster. Pennyworth's going to have to watch out for those and rely on the money clip and the gamma stretch.
Give up.
And he's certainly going to have to get out of this bear hug. Collar and elbow tie up, open palm strike. And folks, while I have you here, rumor has it that mainline wrestling will be coming out of hiatus soon. We don't have an exact date, and frankly, at this point, these are just rumors. But it may be that mainline wrestling could be coming back on the airwaves here pretty soon. Collar and elbow tie up, open palm strike from Joe.
Give up. Give up.
And Richard Pennyworth and Average Joe now going at it. Pennyworth getting the upper hand. Pennyworth off the ropes. Hard lariat from Richard Pennyworth. Goes back behind, sends Joe into the corner. Joe with the hip attack. I don't know that I want any part of of Joe's body in contact with me, but certainly not that part. That one may be at the bottom of the list. Big super kick from Pennyworth. Drops Joe to the canvas. Joe again with another hip attack to Pennyworth. Collar and elbow tie up, front face lock from Average Joe. Joe getting things back under control, trying to keep Pennyworth under wraps. Pennyworth with a Russian leg sweep. Chop to the chest of Average Joe. Now sending Joe into the corner. Can he take advantage? Head of steam and a hard knee. Big shining wizard from Pennyworth. And Joe quickly grabbing the front facelock, trying to cut off Pennyworth's momentum. Off the ropes. There it is, the original Thigh Master, but Pennyworth back to his feet. Joe's got him up. Brain Buster. And now Pennyworth in trouble. Joe off the ropes. Flying hip attack from Average Joe. Pennyworth with the Osaka Street Cutter. And now locks in the neck lock on Average Joe.
Give up. Give up.
Joe trying to fight out, and Joe is free. Average Joe with a pump handle slam. Richard Pennyworth has taken a pounding in a short time, but he's not out of this match yet. Big attack, big body splash from Joe. Wait a minute! Money clip! Somehow Pennyworth able to get that weight up and balanced, and he's got Joe in the money clip. Joe able to get free, but could this be a turning point for Pennyworth? Joe, maybe a mistake here, not following up while he had Pennyworth down. Sweep of the leg from Average Joe, picks Pennyworth back up, continuing to taunt him. And, well, that drop kick did look a little low, but to be fair, that's about as high as Average Joe can get. And there's the money clip once more.
Give up.
Pennyworth with the money clip on Joe. Joe able to get free once again. Only to be trapped in the money clip one more time.
Give up.
And Average Joe is in a world of trouble here. Joe somehow gets free once more. Pennyworth with a snapmare. And continues to the attack on Average Joe. Pump handle slam. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out by Pennyworth. Joe with a kick to the midsection and a foot to the face. Joe off the ropes. Original Thigh Master connects and Pennyworth back to his feet. Pennyworth running power slam. Picks Average Joe back up. Average Joe pump handle slam. And there's the Thigh Master 2.0. Pennyworth is turning shades of blue and green, but is able to get out. Big face buster. Collar and elbow tie up. Joe with the knee to the midsection. But unable to follow up. There's a kick. Stomp to the back of Pennyworth. Both men off the ropes. Oh, he missed the body attack. Average Joe and Pennyworth now going back and forth. Joe with a big boot. Joe off the ropes. Original Thigh Master. And Pennyworth back up. Pump handle slam. What is Joe setting up for? Big spear. Joe missed the lariat. Catches Pennyworth. Brain buster from Average Joe. Pennyworth back up, but he's got a glassy look in his eyes. Pennyworth with a DDT. Stomping away on the ample midsection of Average Joe. Go behind. Full Nelson facebuster. Not go. Now it's got Joe up. Leg hold brainbuster. And not done yet. Money clip.
Give up.
Average Joe's trying to hang on. Trying to escape. And Average Joe escapes once again. Down goes Pennyworth. Average Joe off the ropes. Thigh Master. Big splash. Pennyworth back up. Both men off the ropes. Hip attack from Joe. Richard Pennyworth may be right for the picking here. No! Money clip!
Give up.
Money clip on Average Joe!
Give up.
Average Joe has broken free once again, but the damage has been done to the neck. Both off the ropes again. Oh my! Both men colliding head to head. Manhattan drop. Money clip. Money clip on Average Joe.
Give up.
Average Joe is screaming.
Give up.
And somehow breaks free yet again. Unbelievable. I haven't seen anyone break out of the money clip that many times. Joe with a boot to the face. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. And that's all. Pennyworth gave it everything he had. But Average Joe able to come out on top in this contest. Your winner by pinfall at 17 minutes and 7 seconds. The NWCW Wrestling Champion and 1/3 of the PWA 6-Man Tag Team Champions, Average Joe. And ladies and gentlemen, time now for our main event of the evening, which will feature The Factor and Alyssa Wilde taking on the incredibly formidable team of PWA Heavyweight Champion The Spoiler and NWCW World Champion the Siberian Psychopath Viktor Sokolov. Folks, tag team match, this is our main event. Let's take you to ringside. And there's the bell. This tag team match officially underway. Alyssa Wilde, by virtue of winning the Battle Royal on our last edition of Battery, has earned the right to challenge the Spoiler 3 for the Heavyweight Championship that will happen on our next assault. Meanwhile, the Factor was in a barn burner of a match against Viktor Sokolov for the NWC World Championship. Oh my goodness! Look at that Iron Claw just a minute into this match. Factor quickly makes the tag to Alyssa Wilde. Alyssa and Spoiler now, legal for their respective teams. Alyssa sent into the corner, and George Prescott is telling a fan at ringside not to throw chairs in the ring. He needs to quit doing that. Thank you, George. Anyway, the Factor got a pinfall victory in a 2 out of 3 falls match over Viktor Sokolov, only to have the Viking come in and attack both Sokolov and the Factor, causing the double disqualification, turning the match into a no contest. Factor will be facing the Viking to see which of them will challenge Sokolov for that NWC World title. So we see the beautiful double team there from Factor and Alyssa Wilde. That's also going to happen on the next assault. Factor versus the Viking. And with everything we've seen tonight, we know the Viking is here in the building. Got to wonder if he's going to make his presence known. Right now it is Viktor Sokolov and the Factor, and Sokolov right now is kind of having his way. Factor backing up, and there's the tag to Alyssa Wild. And a double team on Viktor Sokolov, double powerbomb on the Siberian Psychopath. Punch kick combination from Wild. Alyssa now thrown into the corner, and Viktor backing off and makes the tag to the Spoiler 3. You get a look at those two beauties at ringside. I don't know how you could miss them with all those loud red and green colors. It's like Christmas came early. And I don't see Santa Claus. It looks like the Grinch. And old Scratch at ringside. Of course, I'm talking about Marty Dinkle and George Prescott III. Collar and elbow tie-up. Beautiful spinning roundhouse from Alyssa. Drops the knee. Backing off. Sucker and Spoiler back into the friendly corner for her. Good snapmare right into a chin lock. Spoiler able to get free. Collar and elbow tie-up. Spoiler just shoving down Alyssa. Absolutely no respect for her technical prowess. Tags on both sides. Here come the Factor and Viktor Sokolov. Is the NWC World Champion, and some have been saying the uncrowned World Champion. Quick roll up and a 1 count for the Factor. And Factor now working on Sokolov's legs with that Dragon Screw leg whip. Getting to attack the legs and the knees. Makes the quick tag to Alyssa. You know, good solid teamwork that we've been seeing so far from Factor and Wild. Quick tags, good double team maneuvers. Kick to the midsection from Alyssa. Alyssa now sending for the ride. Sokolov up, just picks her up and dumps her. Now grinding the elbow into the side of the face, and Alyssa able to get free. Big leg drop on Sokolov. Picks the Psychopath back up to his feet. Got her locked up. Oh my goodness. Vertical body slam from Sokolov, and now stopping away on the lower anatomy of Alyssa. My goodness. Those tree trunk-like legs doing the work on Alyssa. Covered by Sokolov. Count of 1, count of 2, and a kick out. And tags on both sides. Here come the Spoiler and Factor. And Alyssa fighting off the double team from the two champions. Backbreaker from the Spoiler. Spoiler off the ropes. What a lariat from the Spoiler. Picks Factor up, knee to the midsection by the Spoiler. Both men off the ropes. Low drop kick for the Factor. Attacking the legs once more, but it's Spoiler to his feet first. Falling headbutt into a stop. Follows up with another headbutt. Factor in a bad way. Both men off the ropes. Shoulder-to-shoulder collision. Factor keeps his feet. Off the ropes. Spoiler picks him up and lets him drop. Spoiler now off the ropes. And a big boot to the mush of the Factor. Factor with a judo hip toss. And starts to work the legs of the Spoiler. Trying to slow down both of the big men by attacking the legs and trying to set them up possibly for a Factor 4 leg lock. Tag is made to Sokolov. Tag is made to Wild. Double team sandwich lariat on the Factor. Knee to the midsection, and now Alyssa at the mercy, what little there is, of Viktor Sokolov. Alyssa trying to stay mobile, catches Sokolov. Vertical body slam. Now into a chin lock. Sokolov manages to escape and break free. Collar double tie up. Northern Lights, no! DDT from Sokolov. Kick to the midsection from Alyssa. Sokolov's got her set up. No! Alyssa able to avoid the Dominator and turn it into a backdrop. It goes right back to the chin lock. Trying to keep Sokolov grounded. Sokolov throws out a punch. Gets sent to the ropes. Samoa drop from Alyssa Wild. Now both competitors off the ropes, running cross chop. Tag is made to the Factor. Sokolov back to his feet, racing back to his corner. There's the tag to the spoiler. Alyssa lock on Sokolov. Hip toss to the spoiler. As Alyssa continues to apply pressure on Sokolov. Referee breaks it up, sends them both back to their respective corners. Roll up on the spoiler. And not even a 1 count. Ducks the lariat and kicks down the Factor. Spoiler picks Factor back up to his feet. Spoiler off the ropes. Decapitating lariat for the spoiler. Factor back to his feet, scrambles and makes the tag to Alyssa Wilde. Alyssa with a back brain kick. And somewhere out there, fighter Hayabusa is grinning from ear to ear and probably rubbing his hip. Punch from Sokolov, and now into that torture rack. Factor able to break it up, and a DDT to the spoiler. Torture rack once more. Alyssa Wilde is trapped, and Factor again able to save the match for his team. Dragon screw leg whip to the spoiler. Alyssa with a knee trap on Sokolov. And out going toe-to-toe with Sokolov, and this may be ill-advised, but Alyssa's fighting fire with fire. And down goes Alyssa Wilde. Back up to her feet, though. Hits Sokolov with a beautiful spinning roundhouse kick. Come behind from Alyssa, and in comes the Factor with a drop kick. The double team expertise from the makeshift team of the Factor and Alyssa. They look phenomenal right now. Double team once more. Backdrop of Sonogari Bomber. Factor with a cover. Count of 1, count of 2. Kick out by Sokolov. Factor with a body slam on the Siberian Psychopath. Oh! Not sure what he was going for there, but he just got clocked by the spoiler. Sokolov makes the tag. Factor sees and realizes who the legal man is now. Front face lock on the spoiler. Factor drops into the canvas. Factor to the top rope. Rolling leg drop for the top rope. Picks spoiler up. Collar elbow tie up. Body slam. Sends spoiler off the ropes. Factor with an arm drag. Factor has got all the momentum in the world right now. Oh, what a chop for the spoiler. And now spoiler with the iron claw. Alyssa Wilde breaks it up. Here comes Sokolov. Spoiler alert. Cover. 1. And broken up by Wilde. Factor off the ropes. Beautiful head scissor tag is made to Alyssa Wilde. Spoiler racing back to his corner, and there's the tag to Victor Sokolov. Alyssa kicks away at both of the champions. Big splash of the spoiler connects. But it's Sokolov's legal stomach crusher. Count of 2. Kick out by Alyssa. Sandwich lariat to the Factor. And Alyssa trying to punch out. Oh my goodness, she got clobbered by Sokolov. Sokolov off the ropes. Alyssa back to her feet. Collar double tie up. Alyssa lock! Alyssa lock! And spoiler breaks it up. Inverted choke slam on the Factor. Alyssa lock! Once more on Sokolov. Spoiler in for the save. Alyssa and Factor fighting with all the heart of the world. Will it be enough? Tag is paid to the Factor. Sokolov! Dominator! And now chewing on the forehead of the Factor. And Factor's been busted open. Chewed open by the Psychopath. Factor with a step suplex. Makes the tag to Alyssa Wilde. Factor to the top rope. Flying forearm for the top. Northern Lights Greco-Plex 2 broken up. Spoiler takes a neck breaker for the Factor, and there's a choke. No, it wasn't. That was a choke. That was not a Greco-Roman throat hold. That was a choke. Factor 4-leg lock on Sokolov. Sokolov manages to get free. Snap Greco-Plex from Alyssa Wilde. Alyssa off the ropes. Double knees to the chest. Sokolov tags in the spoiler. Alyssa lock on Sokolov. And Spoiler takes advantage. Roll up on the Spoiler, and Spoiler grabs the bottom rope, gets the break. Spoiler to the top rope. Diving knee, my goodness. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Kick out by Wilde. Wilde with a Greco-Plex. 2. Broken up by Sokolov. Oh, what a tag team match this is. Ripcord Lariat! Cover! Dingle he's arguing with the official! Factor Fiction! On Sokolov! Spoiler and Wilde hammering away! Spoiler with a big boot! And there's the tag to the NWC World Champion! And the Factor's been tagged in. Sandwich Lariat to Wilde. Factor throws Sokolov to the outside. Here comes the Spoiler trying to get him from behind. Inverted choke slam. Sokolov backdrop. A backdrop Greco-Plex on the outside. Referee restores order. What a meat hook Sokolov has. He just plastered the Factor. Go behind Factor. Counter Pele kick. Factor a bloody mess, but continuing to fight. Look out. Dominator. Sokolov not done. Stomach crusher. Tag is made to Alyssa. Sokolov sitting in the corner. Alyssa trying to take advantage. Punch in the midsection, down goes Sokolov. Alyssa Wilde on the top rope. Big splash! She got all of that splash! Sokolov back to his feet. There's the tag to the Spoiler 3. And now Alyssa getting chewed upon by the Siberian Psychopath. And Alyssa's been split open. No! Spoiler alert on the chair! 1, 2, and that's the match! Oh my goodness, what a tag team match! And what are we gonna see on Assault? Your winners at 29 minutes and 52 seconds via pinfall. Viktor Sokolov in the Spoiler 3. Folks, that is going to do it for this edition of PWA Battery. We will see you on Assault. Until then, my name is Gary Bloomfield. Thank you for joining us. Good night.